Okay, so we're back. This is Marlene Yvette again, and we're continuing the first recording that I was doing, explaining how I got my daughter out of the bathtub, noticed the pussing and just extreme irritation. She obviously was in quite a bit of pain, wouldn't let me put, coconut oil, lotion that I normally put on her, wouldn't tolerate anything, and ultimately, I knew that I needed to get her to be seen medically. I considered taking her to the doctor the next day. However, her current insurance plan that was forced was one that didn't allow me to choose a plan that had copays that I could afford. I knew I could always take her to the doctor. It was a plan that requires a $76 payment immediately paid every time she goes for a visit that's a sick visit. I didn't have those funds. And ultimately, she was appearing to be in enough pain that she didn't really need to wait. So I went ahead and took her to Children's Medical Center, Plano. Now, as I'm recording this recording, many of you have seen recently on the news a woman that was found in a McKinney shopping strip mall, a Target parking lot there at Custer and 121. I've seen the news reports that they allege that this woman began missing on Monday and was found in her SUV with 3 children on Thursday. I saw reports that state that these children, where apparently a 1, 3, and 5-year-old were in the vehicle with her, they believe, for 3 days, with nobody noticing the vehicle in the parking lot. Meaning no law enforcement, no Target or other surrounding business security. Don't notice this vehicle sitting here for 3 days, and furthermore that there are 3 children in the vehicle. It has then been reported that these children are alive and well. Simply their mother was found dead in the vehicle. I even saw one report that said she was clutching the 19-month-old baby. Now, I've also seen comments all over the place with people seeking to explain it away, and of course, the first assumption being, oh, she must have committed suicide, maybe she had a brain aneurysm. I've seen people work very, very hard to try to explain away situations that obviously, through common sense, have no reasonable explanation. That when a 5-year-old would stay in a vehicle without banging on windows and just sit in their seat for 3 days, that a 3-year-old would sit in a seat for 3 days and not be noticed anywhere. For those of us that have had children, we know that that in and of itself is bogus, because no children sit in a seat for over 24 hours. Most of us parent of toddlers would be thrilled if they could sit in a seat for an hour, but we know that doesn't happen. So to believe that these children sat in a vehicle for 36 hours approximately, and nobody noticed them in this very busy shopping strip center, should make the hair stand up on all kinds of people's necks. And I'm sure that it is, but I'm sure there's also people wondering, what do we do about it? Now, I understand that there is an investigation and they want to get to the truth of the matter, but we're going to talk about Children's Hospital here, because that's actually where I took my daughter, Children's Plano Legacy. It's going to become very, very interesting and integral here in just a moment. And so that's where I took her, was to the Children's Plano Legacy Center. Oh, by the way, the hospital reported that the children were slightly dehydrated after 3 days, no food, no water, sitting in a parked, enclosed, window-up vehicle in the middle of March in Texas. Children's Hospital says these children are fine, they just have a little bit of dehydration. Okay, so either the medical report doesn't add up, or the police and subsequent media reports don't add up, but something does not make sense. As I have my baby girl wanting to assist with this recording right now, I'm going to take a slight break and try to get her some food and get her enjoying some of her pastimes and educational shows, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, Minnie.